hello. Good evening to you guys. If we come to the end of the weekend, guys, we're gonna talk about mindset, right? It's been a while since it's been a little bit since I've been live on this platform. I've been on my other groups and everything like that, being live. So I didn't forget about you guys. I'm back. We're gonna talk about mindset here. So if you guys can hear me loud and clear, give me some thumbs up that you guys can hear me loud. You can hear and see me loud and clear. Give me some thumbs up. I'm gonna give it just a little bit before I get some people to jump on here. We're gonna get started. If you guys can hear and see me loud and clear, give me some thumbs up. Hope you guys are having a fantastic. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. Hope you're having a great month. As we close out 2020, right? As we close out this year. This year has been the one for the record books, right? It's been for the record books. Some good, a lot of bad, right? But you know, life is not what happens to you. It's how you react to it, right? So a lot of good things, a lot of bad things happen this year. As we kind of reflect on a lot of bad things, but it hasn't been all bad, right? It's one thing. It's a learning curve, right? It's a learning curve. We need to learn how to better ourselves, and it all starts with the mindset, and it starts with the decision, right? It all just starts with the decision. Nothing else, right? On how to become successful, right? You can become successful in the middle of a pandemic, right? You can do it. A lot of people have done it. You can get successful in any part of it, right? So you got to protect yourself, okay? Becoming successful is a decision, right? A decision alone. It's a decision. That's all it is, okay? That's all it is. It's just a decision. You can do it. A decision is a conscious decision that you want it, right? It's a conscious decision that you want it. It's not I kind of want it or it'd be nice to have, but you gotta want it. It's a decision that you do want it. Okay, that's all it is, right? It's not people that are successful. Not all of them are smarter than you or anything like this. It's not. It's just that a lot of them just made the decision to become great, and they didn't let anything stop them. That's all it is. They made that decision to say, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Right? Nothing anybody tells me can deter me from doing it because I'm going to do it. I've made my mind up and that's what I'm going to do. Right? Nothing can stop you once you've made the decision to become successful. Okay? If it stopped you, it's because you didn't make a whole decision that you're going to be successful. Right? You kind of stick your toe in it. Right? You didn't make the complete decision. When you make the complete decision to be successful, nothing or no one can stop you. Nothing can stop you. See, this industry of network building has no limits, right? It has no limits. That's why I love it so much, because there's no limits. Life, a lot of things you do in life have some types of limits to it, right? So like if I wanted to be the CEO of Bank of America, right? There are some things that can stop me with doing that, right? If I want to be the CEO of Bank of America, there are some things that can stop me, right, from becoming the CEO of Bank of America. Also, if I wanted to be a shooting guard in the NBA, there's a lot of things that can stop me from doing that, right? A lot of you guys, I mean, I'm sure you guys can agree what I'm saying about that. You can think about the things in your life. A lot of things can stop you on things that you kind of wouldn't mind doing, right? Being the CEO of Bank of America, being the CEO of Coca-Cola. There's things that's going to stop you from becoming that, right? A lot of these positions you need, you know, a lot of degrees and things like that. That's going to get you there. But in this industry, if I want to be on the top of this industry of network building, nothing can stop me but me. Right? Nothing can stop me but me. Right? That's what I love about it. See, if you see one person succeed, you can too. Right? You can too. Why not you? See, a lot of things people was like, you know, this person has that, this person didn't do it, this and that, this and that. Why not you, right? Why not you? Think about that. Why not? Why can't you be successful? Why aren't you successful? Right? It has nothing to do with everything that's going on in the world, in the country, because we all had to deal with that. Why are some people successful and some people not? It's a decision that we made to become successful or the decision we did not make to become successful. See, it's all about us. It's not up to anybody else but us. It's no one else's fault but us. We got to make the conscious decision that that's what we want. We got to do that, right? It's up to each individual person to do that, right? So you see one person become successful, think about why not you go beyond that? Why can't you go beyond that? Whoever you look at as far as being successful, you can go beyond that, right? Goals, it's about setting goals beyond what you think can be completed. You gotta extend yourself. That way you're going to that. I always say you want to set your goal so far out that it scares you, right? Because if you shoot for the moon and miss, you land amongst the stars, right? Some people set their goal so low that if they miss their goal, they didn't make no improvement. That's not how you do. That's not how you win, guys. It's all mindset. It's all mindset. It's all mindset. Success is merely a decision. That's it, right? Partnering with my team and I is a decision to succeed, right? The decision is the first step, right? The decision is the first step. See, one of my favorite movies, Baby Boys, one of my favorite movies I like to watch, had many great scenes in it, right? A lot of it about, mindset and things that you can do, investing. Like, they have a lot of good quotes in Baby Boy if you listen correctly, if you listen closely, and things that jump out. See, the scene that stands out to me, it's the quote that stands out is, I'm gonna read this thing. Everyone moving is making money while we sitting still being broke. Okay? The whole world moves forward through transaction. Right? Think about that. What does that mean to you? Right? What does that mean to you? Right? Everyone moving is making money while we stand still being broke. Right? If you're staying still, that just means you're just maintaining, right? You're maintaining. You're maintaining in life, right? You're just working just your 9 to 5. You're going home, you're watching TV, you're watching Netflix. That's it. You're maintaining, right? You never take chances in life, and you say you never get a break in life. You never get a break, man. This is coming. This is happening. This is coming up, and this bill is coming. This bill is coming. Nothing ever happens because you maintain it. That's because you staying still. When you stay still, you become broke, right? Because when you stay level, everything else is moving up. So if you stay level, guess what? You're actually moving behind. That's the way I say that. If you maintain, and everything around you is rising, maintaining, you're actually sinking. You're moving. You're going behind because everything else is moving up. What's going up? Gas is going up. The cost of living is going up. The cost of bread is going up. The cost of milk is going up. But you maintain it. You staying still being broke. That's what that is, right? So another thing you can do is you can work towards your future. You can work towards your goals. You can work towards your dreams. You can build these things. The best way to predict your future is to create it. The way to predict your future is to create it. I say create it, not wait for it to happen. Create it, guys. Like I said before, it's just a decision to decide for success. You got to make that decision for you. right? See, so many people, they just wait for things to happen, and I'm gonna wait to get put on, and everybody's waiting for handouts, right? Everybody's waiting for handouts, right? Guys, while you waiting for handouts, you could be working at it, right? You could be working on the things that you want because you can get there quicker before you get the handout, right? And what happens when somebody gives you a handout now, a lot of times people think, now you're owing something because they helped you out. But if you work towards it, see, some of the millionaires I talked to, they said, you know what? The first million I ever made was the hardest. Because if I ever lose a million, I already know the blueprint of how to make another million because I already done it before. And that's powerful when you think about that. Okay, if you made a million once, you can make a million again, right? It's just a decision to decide, right? If you don't want it, you know what? You don't. You're content where you're at. You don't want it and everything. I understand. You're right. Your life is fine. You're right, and I understand it. Pay me no mind. You can enjoy your day. But I know, I have this feeling, I just have this feeling that there's a few people out there that want to be successful, right? That the life that they're currently in is just not, they see themselves doing something else, doing something greater, being greater. Their life and their family in a higher, they hold themselves to a higher standard. They're supposed to be somewhere that are not there yet. For some reason, I'm just feeling there's some people out there that are thinking like that with me, or right there with me with that. That they just need a shot, right, to become great, and they want greatness in life. I'm sure there's some people out there. If you know some people out there, give me some thumbs up. If you know some people that is looking for that, right? They're looking to become successful. They're tired of being in the hole, tired of being in the slums, tired of the struggle. They just want to get out of the struggle. If you know some people like that, give me some thumbs up. I know there's some people out there that want that. I know it, right? See, we can make anyone successful, right? We can make anyone successful if you have the right mindset, the right attitude and work ethic, right? If you come with those things, guys, we got the rest. We can make you successful. That's it. We can make you successful. See, we're just a group of people who are changing the status quo, okay? People told us we won't make it. We shouldn't do what we're doing, right? We should give up, that we're crazy, all of that. We're a group of people that's been told all of that. Like, this ain't the way to do it, and this and that, and you shouldn't do all of that, right? While they're still doing the same, we're elevating, right? See, the prisoners don't want the inmates to escape, right? What that means is misery loves company. So if somebody hates what they're doing, they don't want somebody to do something positive for them because it makes them feel some type of way. But you can't be worrying about them. Your bill's name don't come with them name on it, with their name on it, right? Your legacy doesn't have their name on it. Your kids can't eat their thoughts. Think about that. Your future does not depend on what they think. It's okay for them not to have your vision. God didn't give them your vision. I'm going to say that again. God didn't give them your vision. So it ain't going to make sense to them. That's fine. It doesn't have to make sense to them. As long as it makes sense to you and you make the conscious decision to be successful, you make the 100% decision to be successful, no one can stop you. Okay? No one can stop you. Like my shirt says, you cannot deposit the excuses. When you make the decision to succeed, there is no such thing as an excuse. You just get it done. Things happen. All right, cool. I'm just going to adapt and overcome. There is no excuse, guys. No excuse, right? See, we made a decision. We made a decision to be great. We made a decision to be awesome, right? You were awesome as well. And you could be successful as well, right? Even if it's in the middle of a pandemic. See, that's an excuse people use, like, oh, it's a pandemic going on and things like that. That's an excuse. There's people that made millions in the middle of a pandemic. Why not you? There's people that made $100,000. Why not you? You just got to make a decision that you want it. It's that simple. Make the decision you want and say, look, you know what? This is my decision. I'm going to be the reason that my family no longer struggles, right? I'm going to be the reason why we can move out the hood. I'm going to be the reason where my kids can go to private school and get the good education. I'm going to be the reason why my kids can go to a great university. I am the reason that my kids don't have to go to work for someone else because I built a legacy. I'm going to be that reason. Now, I understand a lot of people don't want that. They don't want that responsibility. I get it. And that's fine. You're right. If you don't want that responsibility, you're right. Because it's not for everyone. But I tell you this, it's not for a chosen few. It's for the few that choose. The few that choose to make that decision to be great. Right? You got to make that decision to be great. Right? It's just a decision. So what? If your dreams and aspirations take 3 to 5 years to do it, so what? Right? So what? Right? If it takes 3 to 5 years to do it, right? If it takes you 3 to 5 years to do it, you're still light years ahead of 99% of the people. You're still ahead of 99% of the people. See, people want success to be microwavable, right? Success is not microwavable, guys. It's not. It's not. It takes years to become an overnight success, right? It takes years to be an overnight success. See, you may hear a new artist on the radio, right? I take my man J. Cole. Think about J. Cole. A couple years ago, he was featured on one of Jay-Z's songs, A Star Is Born, right? A lot of them went crazy, like, who is this new cat from North Carolina, right? Who is this new cat with this flow on Jay-Z's album? They thought the guy just picked up a mic. They didn't realize J. Cole has already been 5-6 years strong, even longer than that, before he was even on that record. But people, they just seen, oh, now he's in his glory days. He's a newbie at this. He wasn't new at this, guys. He was already graduated from college. He was rapping when he was at the skating ring on Pratt Boulevard, guys. It wasn't new. So it took him a long time to get to his dream. Now he's arguably, in my opinion, one of the best rappers out there. Period. Right? So everybody thought it was an overnight success. It takes years to become an overnight success, guys. It takes years. It takes years. Right? See, our regular 9 to 5 isn't going to get us successful quicker. Right? It's not. So think about it. I'm going to clarify what I mean by this. Think about it. Go to work, ask your boss, whoever the highest person in your building, okay? If it's general manager, vice president, whatever it is, okay? Whatever you call the highest person in your building, and ask them, how long did it take them to get to that position? Ask them, how long did it take them to get to that position? Now, I want to make sure you can clarify and qualify the person that you're going to ask, right? So think about it. Is this person living a lifestyle that you want to that you want, right? Is this person making the money that you want to work? If not, you don't need to ask them. You've already excluded them, okay? And if they're not They don't live the lifestyle you want or make the money that you desire to make. If they don't, you need to look at it. Guys, that's your future already. Think about that. That's your future already. So if your boss is not making the kind of money that you envision yourself to be making, to say, yes, I finally made it. If they're not making that income and they're not living the lifestyle that you are, I'm talking about the bosses that you may see once or twice a week because they're at the beach, they're at their beach house, or they're just there just because. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about that guy, right? That goes to work in the middle of the day and be like, you know what? It's a nice day out. I think I'm going to go ahead and take off and go golfing. I'm talking about that guy. I'm not talking about the guy that's got to work 60 hours a week and is still in the same spot. I'm not talking about that guy. All right? I'm not talking about that guy. Right? If that's the guy that you work with, that's your future. If that's not the future that you envision, you're on a dead-end road, guys. You're on a dead-end road. Right? See, network building is the shortcut. Okay? It is the shortcut. Still work. Still takes time. Still takes effort. You see, as much as I want you guys to understand, and as much I want you to believe, network building is not perfect. It's not perfect, guys. It's not perfect. It's just better. It's just better, right? It's a better way to make money. It's a better way to save time. And it's a better way to live, right? It's just better. All the way around. I don't care what you think. I don't care how you shape and form it. Network building is just better, right? It's just better. Take control of your future. Take control of your future, right? Network with this, right? So what's your alternative? What's your alternative? Gonna work until you're dead, right? That's your alternative, to work till you're dead. That's it. See, that may work for you, and that's fine. If that works for you, you're right. That works for you. That's fine. You're not who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the people who do not want to work until they're dead. Okay? I'm talking to people who don't want to work while they're 80 years old. Right? Who is working for a $1,200 Social Security check. I'm talking to those people who don't want to work like that. Who don't want to work their whole life to retire to get a $1,200 Social Security check. Those are the people I'm talking about. I can't even live off $1,200. Right? I can't even live off of that. So, if you're one of those people that don't want to live like that don't want to work until you're dead, right? Who don't want to work and work to make $1,200 Social Security, right? Reach out to me. Let's change that. Let's change the status quo, okay? If you're fed up, you want better, you have dreams that you want to accomplish, you got goals that you want to accomplish, guys, let's partner up now. See, 2021 is going to be epic. It's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. If you want it to be, it will be. If you work towards it, it will be. See, 2020 was a crazy year, but 2020 taught us a lot. If you were opening, you were paying attention, it taught us a lot, right? It told us anything can happen, right? Anything can happen. So let's prepare for 2021. Let's prepare. We don't know what's going to happen. Shutdown, no shutdown. We don't know what's going to happen. So position yourself now that if there is a shutdown, number one, you're going to be taken care of. Number two, your family's going to be taken care of. Partner with us, right? Our company grew over 100% in the middle of the pandemic. Why? Because we're a debt-free company. Just makes sense, right? Makes sense. 9 to 5 may pay your bills. But after 5, that's what builds your legacy. Think about that. 9 to 5 may pay your bills, but after 5 is where you start building your legacy. So think about what you do after 5. And I'm using that as an analogy as your job. Whatever time you get off of your job, when you get off of your job, that's what builds your legacy. So ask yourself, when you get off work, what do? You turn on Netflix and you only watch Netflix until you pass out, right? You're on YouTube until you pass out. You're watching a ball game until you pass out. Honestly, I want to be brutally honest. If that's what you do, you're going to be working until you're dead. You're going to be working until you physically can't work anymore. That's not my life. And I know there's some people out there, you don't want that to be you as well. Let us show you how after 5 can take care of the rest of your life. Let us show you that, right? Let's be prepared. Network building is the way. Inbox me. I would love to show you some information. I would love to get a hold of you and just talk to you and see what we need to do to make this work for you. How can this work for you? It's just a decision, guys. It's just a decision. I understand. It's not for everybody. And it's not. It's not for everybody. Right? It is not for everybody. It's not for a few, a chosen few. It's for the few that choose. People that choose to be great. People that choose that they want something better in life. It's for the people that choose. It's just a decision, guys. Make that decision. Partner with us. This is the decision that will change your life if you partner with us. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. So inbox me. I'll love to share some information. Get with you. Find out some time we can get together. We can talk about this thing. Most importantly, we're going to talk about how this can work for you. Right? Guys, hope you have a fantastic evening. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your night. Hope you have a fantastic Monday. Right? Christmas is around the corner, all of that. I get it. New Year's is around the corner. I get it. We need tunnel vision on your future. Right? We need tunnel vision on your future. We need tunnel vision on your legacy. This will be the best decision of your life. If you let it be. Guys, have a fantastic night. You will miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. You will miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. Take a shot, guys. Take a shot. Your future and your goals and the things you prayed and wished for is waiting for you to make that decision. Guys, have a great night.